Chicago still has the best downtown though. Well, Skyline. Skyline, yeah. Nobody beats Chicago Skyline. I think Chicago has one of the top 5 skylines in the world, pretty much. I think so. Top 10 for sure, but Chicago is definitely up there. It's beautiful. Yeah, the skyline it's Chicago's insane skyline. Like when you're landing or when you're coming from the Edens going south and you see the skyline, you be like, what is that? That's Chicago. It's gorgeous. So, it's beautiful. And food. Yeah, Chicago has good food. Yeah. Nah, every place in Chicago not good now. Don't do that. Chicago's good. It's top. It's top tier, but every place in Chicago is not good. Some places be like, oh, what is this? I'm going to Chicago. I'm going to spend a week in Lincoln Park. Because there are just so many restaurants in Lincoln Park that are like new and fresh and beautiful. And Lincoln Park is like the Buckhead of Chicago. It's like a Buckhead. No, it's like the Buckhead of Chicago. No, Lincoln Park's like Buckhead. And it's so good. And they have like all these places that are just like pretty much everywhere. And I kind of want to, you know, like dip in and dip out. A little tapas here, a little Asian here, you know, a little Middle Eastern here. Girl, I eat Lawrence's every time I go to Chicago. And Lawrence's is just okay. The only reason I eat Lawrence's is because I get up early in the morning. Like I get up at like 5 o'clock. And Lawrence's is to be the only thing that be open that look good on Uber Eats at 5 o'clock. And so it be there in 20 minutes where I be ordering. But Lawrence's is just alright. You can get it lightly braided, but it ain't nothing to write home about. And they don't season their fries. They don't put no salt on their fries. That drives me insane. So, you know, Lawrence's it's cute. It's okay, but it's not you know, amazing. And that breading be so thick. Goose Island too, not my favorite. I eat it, but it ain't my favorite. Okay? Yeah, you gotta eat from both sides of Chicago, exactly. You gotta eat from both sides, exactly. It's alright. Well, the shrimp come with the fries. I think. No, it don't. You have to order it. You think on Uber Eats you can check it. Yo, check it on Uber Eats. Will I get Miss Tillery out on some when you go do your reviews? If she wants to go, if she's up to it. She's not that adventurous of an eater. So having her around and having her on camera, and her camera presence is horrible. I love the woman, but she does not know how to be on camera. She be all frowned up. She be looking all upside down, looking sideways. And then you got to be careful because then people would talk about her. Or people would say negative things, you know, about her appearance or something like that, not realizing that she's elderly or she's sick, things like that. You know what I'm saying? So as much as you would love to see that energy and you love to see that, I have to be, you know, very careful about how I expose her, you know, how I do things like that. Because, you know, I'm opening myself up for, you know, an argument and a fight that I don't need to open myself up to. You know what I'm saying? You know, talk about me, but, you know, y'all talk about her appearance. Who's this old lady? She boring. You know, this, that, and the third. So, it's just not... I don't think it makes perfect sense. Which is why we did the Dearborn. Even during the Dearborn, she was next to me, but she's not like... She don't know how to talk to the camera. She don't know how to engage. She don't have none of that. You know what I'm saying? I have to egg her on. Like, I have to coach her into doing it. So, what's the use? You know, she's not you know, one-on-one, she's great. But, you know, having to get in front of a crowd or in front of a camera, yeah, I think people underestimate how that works. Right? I think people underestimate, like, well, how do you do, you know, how do you get on, like, let me see you get on camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me see you get on camera. Let me see you stop what you're doing right now, turn the camera on, get on camera, and hit it. Most of y'all would clam up, you know what I'm saying, at a moment's notice. You'd be like, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do, you know, shit like that. So, with that being said, we're going to protect the old lady and not put her on camera. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm not enough. Listen, I'm sorry if I'm not enough. Okay. I started editing the New Orleans review this morning. I just want to do one. I just want to do one, just to see how it feels. So I started editing one this morning. I don't know where I'll be, if I'll be able to finish it by tonight, so we can watch it. But and I still have Huntsville still left. I still got some more restaurants in Huntsville. 2 restaurants in Huntsville. ENN. Something else. I still got a restaurant or 2 in New York. And I still got all of Austin that I have not done yet. All of Austin, Texas. So it's gonna be like in between those cities. And I'm trying to go to Fayetteville, North Carolina. And I'm not really sure when I'm gonna go to Fayetteville. I could go to Fayetteville next week, right? Since I'm already gonna be in Atlanta. It makes sense just to skedaddle on over to Fayetteville, since I'm already gonna be there. Thank you for the compliments, I appreciate it. I live in Houston, so I do Houston often. There's lots of Houston reviews. I live there, so it's nothing for me to just get on there and go and do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you're gonna get a mix. You're gonna get a mix of like all these cities, and then if I make it to Fayetteville, which I probably will since I'm already this way, then you're gonna get Fayetteville as well. So with that being said, you have a lot. Do I know any restaurants who need a website? No, I know restaurants who need branding advice. They need a branding coach. That's your best bet. Quit making websites and learn how to become a branding coach. You'll make so much more money. And then if you take on 2 or 3 clients, do it pro bono and just record the results. Now you've got case study. So in the next 6 months, you're sitting on, $200,000 in revenue because you want to create websites, which is not what people need. They need branding advice. You're welcome. Because what good is a website if I ain't got nobody to look at it? Right? What good is a website if I don't have anybody to look at the website? Makes sense, doesn't it? I try. Okay? I try to give it to you. I could use one more poor boy before I get up out of here. I ain't gonna lie to you. I could use one more po' boy before I get up out of here. I used to think Patton's hot sausage was my favorite one. I had a steak and cheese po' boy yesterday she was outstanding. I had a steak and cheese po' boy that was so good. I ate the whole thing. It was you know what I'm saying, I didn't eat it in one sitting, but throughout the day I definitely ate the whole thing. And now I'm like, I think I need one more of them. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was fully dressed, steak and cheese. Only thing is, I think I added bacon to mine. Only thing is, I wish I could have had this is gonna sound weird, like a vinaigrette. To punch it up. I just want a little chimichurri or something to dip it in. Is that weird? Or maybe ranch dressing. Either a little chimichurri or a little ranch would have set everything off, and it would have been perfect. They have this bread here, Lehman's or something like that. They got this Lehman. I love you back. They have this Lehman's bread. I think it's how you pronounce it. It's outstanding. It's flaky, crispy on the outside, but soft pillowy on the inside. It's the perfect bread for anything, including a po' boy. It's perfect. How? Let me give you an example. Oh, there you go, Leidenheimer. There you go, Leidenheimer. I don't know how you pronounce it. Let me give you an example what I mean. You know how you eat the sandwich and it don't be no meat left in the sandwich? It's the corner of the sandwich. It's just lettuce, tomato, cheese, and mayonnaise, and whatever seasonings you put on there. And that be one of the best bites of the sandwich. That's what they bread tastes like. I can't get another one. I gotta go, bro. I got a plane to catch. I have a plane to catch. I can't say that. I'm done eating, and I'm eating way too much. I don't eat this much. I'd be surprised if I gained a pound or two. I would not be surprised. I ate way too much food. I ate way too much food this week. No, more than I normally eat. Except last night I did have broccoli though. I ate that broccoli last night. I wasn't eating that food. I had the broccoli. Yeah, they bread, it's like pillowy and soft. And you put the little cheese on the inside. I bet it'd be like good garlic bread or something like that. It's like real good bread. It's delicious. You could do that. I had that with the steak and cheese. And like I said, I still like the what you call it, the hot sausage, but I like that one better. Then I go to Niao's. I can't tell you where I went until a little bit, in like another hour or two, you'll find out. I can't really tell you. That's a bumpy ride. Girl, New Orleans streets, period, are full. All the New Orleans streets, they bad. Girl, you gotta take you a aspirin just to ride to the supermarket. You gotta take you an aspirin just to ride to the supermarket, because you be on the thing, the road be bumpy like this. You been agitated yourself like you're a washing machine. You know, next time you do it, you just put you some soap in a bucket, some soap powder in a bucket with your clothes, and leave them on the back seat and just drive around. By the time you get back, they're gonna be clean. All you gotta do is wring them out, rinse them, and hang them up and dry. That's how bad it is. I know you help with restaurant brands. Do you have advice for clothing brands? Any brand is the same thing. Any brand needs customers, so in order to get customers, you need to start working on your branding technique. So, the grocery store, Darius, not the market. Streets terrible, unfortunately. Girl, supermarket's what it's called. It's not called. It's a supermarket. Rouse's is a what? Not a grocery store, girl. Rouse's say market on the front. That's y'all stuff. Well, y'all like renaming stuff around here in this little city of yours. Y'all comprehension levels is very different in New Orleans. You gonna tell me it's a grocery store, girl, and it's a market on the front of the thing. But I'm crazy for reading and comprehending what I'm reading. Y'all really have a hard time out here in this little city of y'all. Y'all really do be having a hard time. Let me call you back. I'm finna go check into my flight and check my luggage. I'll call you from the give me a few moments. I will call you from the Delta Lounge. Okay, they have a lounge here. I'm gonna go see what they got. Hopefully they got a po' boy with that bread on it. That would be nice for breakfast. It's our lingo.